everybody, how's it going? It is Monday night, and that means it's time for some actual play action with us. It's the part 2 of our Monster of the Week horror special, Haunted House special, and I could not be more excited to be getting into this. So, excuse me, we're going to start off the night with a question. Don't think we've done this before. What is y'all's favorite horror movie? And let's start with Mike.
I'm going to go with, so I'm Mike, I'm going to be playing Stu, and I'm going to go old school, and every Halloween I have to watch Halloween. I think the original is my favorite of the classic horror films.
Never go wrong with a classic.
Right.
All right, Ray, what about you?
So hey everyone, I'm Ray. I'm going to be playing our demonologist, Dr. Honor Brennan. And I can't pick. I love
hard.
so many horror movies. The original Halloween, the original Nightmare on Elm Street, the original It and the new It are both phenomenal. Greg and I were talking House on Haunted Hill the other night. That one, part of that gave me the Wiggins pretty hard when I was young. If I have to only pick one, original Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't like picking one though, so just
well,
keep that
all of
on
those
record.
in no particular order. Perfect.
All right, Amy, yeah, your turn. You got to pick just one.
I don't like horror, so that's one that I actually do like.
You don't like horror? Oh no.
I watch it if other people are watching it, and they're like, great.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who's that next to you?
Oh, this is Lita, and she is a demon, so we have the best company for this evening.
Oh, it's fate. It's fate. Well, I am Greg. I am going to be your keeper this evening, and I think my favorite horror movie, the one I watch every year, has got to be Trick or Treat.
That was cool.
That was good. Yeah.
All right. Who wants to give me a quick recap?
We investigated. We actually tried, Greg.
I took notes. I think.
Where are my notes? We
Yeah.
actually tried and investigated, and
I'm not going to lie. I did not expect that, so you guys threw me for a loop.
We asked
We're
questions.
so good.
Do you want to, since Mike wasn't here, do you want to just tag team this, Amy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I found my notes.
Okay. Oh, well then good. Go for it.
Oh, okay. So we started out at the Holt County house, currently owned by an Axel and Valerie XO, which terrible names, by the by, Greg. The house itself, the original home belonging to the McPhearsons, burned down 40 years ago, and Valerie and Axel are basically, like, from the original plans, rebuilding the home and bringing it back to life and kind of loving the property and trying to restore everything.
Slight correction, it was 45 years ago. The house burnt in 1980.
Well, you know what? It's fine. It was not long ago. It was a very reasonable number of years ago.
Yes.
Just a short amount of time.
Down.
Yes, 1980.
Okay. So the original family, the McPhearsons, I believe, had that property for several generations, but the most recent, we have Emmett the father, Tilly the mother, and then Michael and Jenny, and then the youngest twins, Andy and Annie. And all of them perished in terrible, sad ways, except for Emmett, who fucked off, got remarried, and is now chilling in an old folks' home.
Okay.
Go, Ray, go.
Yeah, so that's the gist of it. There are some weird things going on. So the remodeling crew basically dipped out. They said they're not coming back. They washed hands of the place. They are freaked out. We also had one of our own fall. Donnie's lovely character got trapped in an evil game of hopscotch in the basement. And he had to be ambulanced out of there. So there's definitely something spooky going on. We have glasses floating. We have weird diaries just popping up out of nowhere. And when we left off, we were in a barn with a shit ton of cats and a photo of a mangled girl.
Exactly where we left off is you guys were walking into this barn and you had taken some photos, and the last one you took is of an area that was central to the barn, and you see on there the body of Jenny in ethereal form in this photo, and it looks as if she has just been crushed. Flat. Everything is at wrong angles. And the cats are swirling around your legs, kind of pulling you, almost like water, towards that toolbox. It still has the light on.
No hesitation. To the box.
Okay. There's a cat sitting on top of the box, on top of the part that opens up, and then there are the drawers.
I will talk to the cat. Pardon me, friend. Just looking to meet Jenny and see if we can talk and help. Do you mind if I get in here?
Cat's gonna stand up, arch its back, do a couple of turns, and step off of the toolbox.
Thank you, sweet thing. And I will investigate all of the things.
Okay.
Drawers, top, in between.
It looks like it's tools, mostly old tools. They've been sitting here. And you're going through it, and you're not finding anything. You're not finding anything, but you get to one of the larger drawers. And in the back of the drawer, you find a shirt. It's wrapped around something. Old flannel.
Anybody have gloves or something? I just feel that I don't want to touch that. I've already gotten enough experiences in this house to know kind of what we're dealing with. I don't want to feel what kind of flashback that one's going to give me.
Since it probably won't give Honora a flashback, she's just going to go up and touch it.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to... how are you touching this? It's smaller. It's probably about softball size, whatever's wadded up inside of this shirt.
I would like to place the shirt on the top of the toolbox and just kind of unwrap it.
Okay. Are you going about this gently or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're unwrapping this shirt, this parcel, and as you do, the lights flicker again a little bit, but it stays on. The wind picks up. Chains in the barn rattle. Then it calms down. And you open this shirt, and inside it you find the mummified corpse of a kitten with all four legs broken, in addition to having been flattened.
Oh no.
As soon as you open this, the cats start mewing, howling, just clawing at your legs, not scratching you, but as if they need something. Jenna,
Lead the way.
you see, you're looking at these cats, and you see Jenny. She's standing by a shovel. Got her hand on it. Takes her hand off. Points at the bundle Dr. Honora just opened.
We will give your friend a proper send-off.
I'll very
How else can I
carefully
help you?
and cautiously go over to the shovel.
Does this look
Very hesitant.
ritualistic at all?
Give me an investigative mystery.
Ooh,
13.
13. All right.
That's advanced success.
Advanced success. All right. So you go over there, and what exactly were you looking for?
If it looked like ritualistic at all.
The breakage on the limbs of this kitten doesn't look ritualistic. It does look intentional. Your best guess is it happened before it was crushed. But in looking around, you also notice that there is a very obviously cut rope up in the hayloft. With that advanced success, that's what you notice, is
Okay.
something up in the hayloft at some point was very obviously cut.
Okay. And the kitten's legs were intentionally broken.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to say a little prayer for the kitty, like wrap it back up to the hole. In nomine Pater et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. And as Stu's digging.
Okay. You guys can do this, and you give this cat a good and proper burial. And Jenna, you see Jenny's spirit. She's been watching this whole time. And as the burial is finished, he looks at you and smiles and walks inside into the main house.
What a terrible thing to have on your heart all of this time.
Hey, Honora's gonna look up. Can she see the rigging for like the hay bales and
Yeah,
everything?
you can see up there. You can see up into the loft. There's a ladder that can get up there. And on that advanced success, I'll say, I'll roll that over if you want into investigating that. So
Okay.
you can go up into the hayloft, and near where you found this cut rope, there is a knife, kind of old, rusty knife that you'd make out of a used leaf spring. And engraved in the handle are the initials EM.
Hey, Jenna, you want to check this one out?
All right. And I'm just going to take a deep breath and center myself for a moment, and I will grab onto the rope and see if I can get any visions. And then the knife, the rope, and like one in each hand.
Grab the rope and you grab the knife. With both of them in your hands and with your vision, you are overcome with anger, with disappointment, with frustration. But there's also something deeper, something driving all of that. Some hunger. And you see Emmett on the ground floor. He's trying to work on a tractor. And this kitten keeps getting in his way. See him shoo it away and shoo it away and shoo it away. Finally,
Greg, no.
he's walking and he trips over the thing. You see him curse and pick it up. Snap. Snap. It's a snap. Thing starts wailing. Throws it to the ground. And Jenna, as you see this, you feel almost outside of yourself, within the vision. Almost as if Emmett experienced this outside of himself. Climbing up into the loft. His kitten wailing in the back. And he waits. And we see Jenna run in. Jenny run in. See him take the knife to the rope. And we hear a thud. Your vision fades to black. You're back in the here and now.
And you two just see the tears rolling down Jenna's face and her breathing. It's almost to the point of like hyperventilating, and it's just so intense, and just drops the rope, drops the knife. He's still alive. He's still somewhere in this world. Swear to God, if I had it in me, I would take that knife and I'd end it myself. He's a monster.
I'm just gonna start digging a bigger hole.
Let's go get you some water, yeah?
As you guys are heading back to the main house, Stu, your phone goes off. You get a little ping. And it is one of your research team back at the university. Hey, not sure if this is related to what you guys are out there for, but thought it might be interesting. And he sends you a single article from a local paper. And it's dated late 60s, 68, 1968. And it says, "Are there witches in Oregon, Missouri?" And it goes on to talk about some strange things that had been found in the woods and a young girl that had gone missing. Turned out she ran away. That was just odd timing, but there were some weird things they found in the woods, like animal skulls on top of altars and things like that. But that's the only thing your contact was able to find on all of this. Looks like they never made anything of it. Nobody ever found the witch, and the little girl was found having run away.
So then it just kind of died out once they found her.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, they found her, and she, she had her little dolly. She was mad at her mom for not giving her an allowance that week.
And no relation of this little girl to any of these people here?
Nope.
Okay.
It happened in the same area. Some of the reported odd findings of like altars and stuff was in the conservation acreage that the property butts up to.
All right, I'll just text back a thumbs up.
No, it gives you a thumbs up back.
And then head on inside.
What time is it, Greg?
It's probably about 4 o'clock now. It's October, so it's starting to get a little dark. But there's still some sunlight left.
Honora, I feel compelled, just with that interaction with Jenny right now. I want to go in the woods. I want to see if Michael is holding the same burdens, and if there's anything we can do.
Okay. Let's get prepped for dark and head out there. So we don't get stuck in the dark with nothing.
That's fair. I do have this one candle in my bag. That'll be really great. All my other stuff's in the house.
You know, you guys could go into the house if you want. You can get geared up with some flashlights. I'm sure you've got some of your ghost hunting gear, EMF readers, IR cameras, whatever you'd like to bring out to the cabin or into the woods.
Before we leave the barn, from that toolbox, I want to grab like a solid wrench, like the biggest one I can find in there, and put it in my bag.
Yeah, you're able to find a nice, like, foot-long box end wrench.
Yeah.
What are you worried we're gonna find out there?
You know, sometimes it's more than just the spirits, and I just want to be prepared.
Okay.
Also, if they're going hunting, there's clearly animals, so you know, maybe that too.
You gonna wrench a deer, Jenna?
Yes. Yes, I am. Look, after what I just saw, I could do pretty much anything.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know how you do what you do.
I don't like it today.
All right, so we heading into the woods.
Could we get a grasp? We did hear the sound of the shot earlier. Could we at least tell kind of the direction? At least like a north, south, east, west kind of vibe?
Yeah, so you step out of the back of the main house, and it's wooded. And you can tell, Honora, when you heard the shot earlier, you could tell it was kind of off to the left as you walk out of the house in the back. And as you guys walk out, it's, like I said, it's 4 o'clock, 4:15. It's starting to get dark, but you look over to your left, and it is dark in the woods in that direction. Darker than it should be.
Well, at least that seems like the right way.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say Honora's gonna look at Jenna and be like, "That's where we gotta go."
Towards the dark.
Let's go,
Nice
Stu.
one
Always
hand
towards the
on your
dark.
shoulder. Let's go, I guess.
Yeah, Stu, your ankle is kind of sore because you did take a turn in
Little
that. It's not broken,
that was
but
a rough game of scotch.
yeah, you're walking a little tender. And as you
Yeah,
guys,
kinda.
And he's got all that gear.
yeah. Stu's a champ, man. Stu is a
Yeah.
champ. So as you guys are walking through the woods, it's getting darker and darker. Your lights work like they should, but shouldn't be this dark this early. And you're following this trail. It's overgrown now. It's hard to tell if it's a game trail or if it was built. You're following it darker and darker, and it gets quiet. Keep moving. Crunch, crunch, crunch of leaves under your feet. The only sound you hear, not even the wind. You crest a small ridge, and you see a tiny cabin in front of you. It's dark, even with your flashlights. It's hard to see. Can't be more than 50 feet from you.
Any signs of activity? Too hard to see in the dark.
Give me a roll an investigative mystery for me.
Nine. Mixed success.
Okay. It doesn't look like anything's been here in a while. There's cobwebs. The leaves don't look like they've been disturbed. The cabin looks like it has a layer of dust on it. And it is just quiet. You don't hear any wildlife out here.
I am going to just quietly kind of give the signal to hold up for a second and walk ahead of them and just try to use my spidey spirit senses. Definitely getting closer to that little shed and see if I can pick up on Michael.
As you get closer to the shed, you hear a rifle crack close. And you look to where it came from and you see a shadow dart behind a tree.
I'll follow.
You're going to follow him, not go to the cabin, right?
I'm going to follow the shadow. Yeah.
Okay. You try and follow this shadow, and the darkness thickens, it feels like. The trees around you start to shake, and go ahead and give me an investigative mystery to see if you can't follow this shadow through this.
Do we hear the gunshot too?
Yes, you guys hear it as well.
Okay.
Failed.
You lose the shadow in the darkness and in the shaking of the trees. You can't quite follow it. But you hear, all of you, ain't nobody going in Daddy's cabin.
I would like to start taking pictures around the cabin.
Okay. Are you using a special camera or a phone?
Polaroid.
Okay. So you're taking pictures around the cabin, and nothing. Nothing. Over in the direction that Jenna is standing, where she's chased this shadow, you see standing up in the tree above Jenna a shadowy figure with something long in their hands.
I will show the Polaroid to Jenna. And then look up.
Darkness above you to the naked eye.
I will hug that tree. What do I do I pick up anything being
A splinter.
Yeah.
close? Yeah.
This whole area, you reach out, you try and get the emotional essence of what's happening here. It's a feeling of inadequacy, feeling of needing to measure up, a feeling of maybe I'll get it right this time. And
Would I be able to perceive that was Michael, like the feeling of a youth trying to accomplish something versus?
yeah,
Okay.
it definitely, it feels very much, it's not the same essence that you got when you grabbed the knife with the EM on the handle.
Yep.
This is a much younger, much more insecure presence.
I will just talk into the air. Michael, let us help. Let us do what we can. Let us free your family.
Only way you help is make sure nobody gets in Daddy's cabin.
My friend, I will burn that cabin to the ground if that's what it takes.
No, that's Daddy's cabin. Trying to protect it. I don't want Daddy's cabin burned. Trees start to shake.
Then we can build a fence. We can lock a gate.
Shaking.
You deserve peace, Michael. You've been the best protector. It's time for a break. Daddy's not here right now.
I ain't read a new Spider-Man in years.
I have a new comic in the house.
Got new comics?
Yeah. I just got it today.
Let me see it. And you see this young man come up to you. He's wearing camouflage. A gaping wound in his chest, even bigger on the back. And he's meeting you with his joyful exuberance as you talk to him about comics.
So I did just say that it was in the house, but I will let you tell me, is it in the bag or is it in the house?
Roll a plus weird for me.
Okay. Success.
You left most of the ones you brought in the house, but you have 2 or 3 with you out here in your bag.
I will pull the first one out. There are a few more in the house, like I said, but these are this month's issue. They're all different kinds. I wasn't sure what was your favorite.
And he just starts rattling off to you about comics, and he's asking you to turn the pages for him, and he wants you to take him to the rest of these comics, and he seems to be engaged with this comic idea. He seems calmed.
So I will, while still flipping pages as I walk, just kind of encourage him to follow me to the house. And I don't read comics, but they sure do have a lot of movies these days. So I am going to recount to him every possible DC and or Marvel movie I would have seen in the last decade.
Okay,
Which is probably 2, but still.
He is enthralled with you at this point. And he gladly goes back to the house, and you can see this apparition is smiling. Did the other 2 stay at the cabin?
We stayed at the cabin.
Okay. As you guys...
So it was a terrible idea.
As you
Let's
watch
go.
Jenna leave, you don't see the kid. You just see her walking away, talking, and flipping the pages of a comic book. The unnatural darkness seems to lighten. And sounds return. You guys hear a heavy creaking. And I'm going to need both of you to investigate a mystery for me.
11 success.
8 mixed success.
Okay. So you guys are looking around, and you both notice that above the cabin there is a dead tree leaning up against another tree, a widowmaker. And it could be very dangerous to go in this cabin if it were windy or if something was shaking these trees or something. But at the moment, it seems stable enough.
Nora's gonna look at Stu and just go, "You
I'm just
ready?"
gonna pull out a lighter and look at the lighter, look at the cabin.
All right. Let's
After
try the
you.
door. Yep.
You guys go up to this cabin. And it's small, it's old, it's decrepit at this point. Part of the roof has collapsed. You open the door. The fireplace over to one side, some cooking utensils. There's a small desk, and there's a bed. And that is it. That's all that's in this cabin. It's
Is the
raw wood floors.
And is it like the outside? Like nothing looks recently disturbed?
Correct. Nothing in the cabin looks recently disturbed. Are you guys going to walk into the cabin, or are you staying at the threshold?
Honora's going in.
Yeah.
As you come in, Honora, the fireplace and the lantern on the desk both burst into life.
You think
Uh.
gas buildup?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm probably like EMF detectoring everything right now.
You're walking through, and everything in here is giving off a little EMF.
But there's no electricity in the cabin?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And as you're walking around, you step on a loose floorboard.
Is it like
Definitely gonna try to pry that up.
poking up? Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to easily lift it up.
Flashlight.
Inside, you see a bundled up wad of fabric. It's hard to tell what it is. It looks dirty at this point, from what you can tell. And a leather-bound book.
Sure would be great to have the medium here. She's just gonna reach in and grab it.
Okay.
He's attending a dead child.
Well, which one are you grabbing?
Both. I'll probably grab the wadded up thing and pull that out, and then grab the book and pull that out. I'll probably photograph everything,
Yeah.
and then maybe have Stu record it while I'm like unwrapping.
Opening.
Yeah.
Okay. As you are opening this, the fires start to die and go out. And what you have in one hand is, you open it up, and it is a blaze orange hunting vest. The kind you wear when you're out in the woods hunting rifle. And it has a hole on the front and a hole on the back, and they are both covered in blood. And then the diary, you open it, and it goes back into the late 60s. It's not very often used, but It is Emmett's diary. And are you going to read this diary or take it back to the main house, or what's your plan?
Once I realize what it is, I probably won't read it here, especially since I have concerns about trees falling in the decrepit cabin.
Okay.
So I will put it in my bag. I will rewrap the vest, put that in my bag, and look for anything else here that might be of importance or might seem off.
When you look around, the fire has gone out now. The lantern has died. Your EMF readers have gone quiet. And
Okay.
you look outside. The sun is starting to set, and it seems as bright as it should.
Okay. Stu, you think anything else here?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't like this cabin. I don't like those trees.
Lock it up and head back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shut the door and kind of be like, we don't have a key, but it's close enough.
Yeah, let's go.
You guys head back to the main house. At this point, Jenna, Michael has gone somewhere else. He's not with you anymore. What are you doing as you're waiting for the other two to get back?
Did he just disappear? Or did he was he like, I got a thing, I gotta go?
He walked into another room, and then you didn't see him anymore.
I'm gonna kill those cabin people.
BRB. Gotta go drop a tree. Gotta go drop a log.
Yeah, real quick. Gonna murder your friends real quick.
No, he walked around a corner, you walked around it, and he wasn't there anymore.
Okay. I am going to go upstairs, and I am going to prepare things to try and talk to the mom. So I'm going to go in the parents' room specifically and intentionally set up different crystals and herbs and burn some cedar.
Okay.
Which I read is the appropriate thing to do. It's not sage world, it's cedar. And get everything prepared to have that conversation, or try to.
Okay, give me a plus weird for your seance setup.
Mixed 7.
Okay. As far as you can tell, this was a perfectly normal setup. Things went well, things are where they're supposed to be.
I hate the way you say that, Greg.
As far as you could tell. Great.
It's fine.
Great.
The other two, you get back, and Jenna is upstairs setting up these crystals and these offerings.
Is that weird darkness still around here?
No.
When she walked off the... Okay.
No, it is as dark as it should be.
Once I know that Jenna's safe and hasn't been murdered by a ghost, I would actually like to shoot an email to the rest home that Emmett is at.
Okay.
And ask, hey, this is Dr. Nora Brennan, and, telling them about what we're doing, and ask about why he's there. Is he there voluntarily? Was he committed? What kind of rest home is it? Is it just an old folks home, or is it a place for special needs? Is he...
Okay, and you're doing this as an email?
Yeah, like a professional email to...
Okay, it
his
is 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, so it's not going to get probably answered until tomorrow morning.
Give me a straight up 2d6. Let's see who's in the office.
And then ask.
Roll for HIPAA.
And then ask if we could take him to dinner.
What's your policy to sign him up
It's an 8.
and kill him?
A
That's a
5 and a
mixed
3.
success. So you do get an email back from the rest home saying, I'm terribly sorry. I can't confirm or deny anything. The HIPAA, you know how it is. Give us a call in the morning. Our admin assistant is going to be here, and they'll be able to get you any information that the university might be entitled to accessing.
Okay. What do we know about? Like, we can certainly Google the place that he's at.
It's
Is it just a retirement home, or is it like an asylum?
It's a nice retirement home.
Okay.
I mean, if you do you want to look into Emmett at all?
I do. I would like to know if his wife number 2 and kiddos numbers, I guess 5 and 6, or however many he had, are alive and well.
Yeah, so you're able to track him down on Facebook, and it looks like he remarried. He remarried in '86, and it looked like he was pretty happy. You know, there's on Facebook he posts stuff about being happy and anniversary pictures and stuff like that. 2 kids are still alive, son and a daughter. Wife is still alive. Yeah, that's what you can find publicly.
Okay. I don't trust Facebook. I don't know anyone on it that's actually happy. So
This is fair.
that's all
It's
fake.
all for
Yeah.
show.
But at the very least, he's got enough of a normal life that he can put that out there online.
Okay.
Now, his kids put him in a nice rest home.
Okay. But mom's still alive.
Mom's still alive. As far as
and
he
not
can-
in a rest home.
Correct. She was a few years younger than him.
Okay.
Yeah, like she was like 5 or 6 years younger than him, and she's not in the rest home yet.
Okay. All right, that's all from Honor. She's probably, doing all that right now.
Okay. What are you doing with the journal and the vest? Because last we knew Honora was holding on to those.
I will put it on the kitchen table, and that's probably out of Honora's wheelhouse. So she'll wait for Jenna to see if she can get anything off of that or see what they're supposed to do with it. If Stu wants to poke his nose in and read it, that's up to him. But Honora
thumb through
knows. Yeah. Because Honora knows not to touch the things.
Okay. Cool. So you set that down. Stu, you're going to thumb through this journal, you said?
Yeah.
So the first dozen entries are normal stuff. It's Emmett talking about work. He's talking about being excited for his family, about loving Tilly. Goes on to start talking about how much he loves Michael and Jenny, and how proud he is to be providing for them, and how happy he is that he's got this family plot that he can do it all with. And it goes on like that for a while. Again, not very actively used. And then there's an entry dated 10/31/70. Found it today. Or maybe it found me. Either way, it's with me now. I know it was meant for me. Candles all came to life when I found the altar, and the world went quiet. I feel calm with it around my neck. Safe. And also see, I am going to drop this in Discord really quick, but I'm also going to put it on the screen. You see these images. Sorry about that. Just give me 1 second trying to get the image where it needs to be. Alright, that just came across in Discord for y'all. But you see in his diary, on that same entry, 10/31/70, looks like a drawing of a necklace in a triangular shape, woven together with something. Bones coming off of it on the string, and then there's also a drawing of the altar. Are you going to keep reading?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Weirdly similar to what you're wearing, Gregory.
I was just gonna say, Greg, what's around your neck, honey?
It's precious.
Yeah.
He's safe with it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin that around to the professor here. What is this?
Do I know that? I'm familiar with that. Does it look similar to something I've dealt with before?
You practice and study. You are a demonology expert, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a minor in witchcraft or anything?
Unfortunately not.
I think through your studies, through the work you've done, you'd know enough to recognize this is some sort of witchcraft totem.
Okay.
Some sort of token of witchcraft, but you don't have any background to go farther than that.
And then I will kind of be like, oh, and pull out my phone and the article that they sent about the witches in the area. Maybe it's related to this?
Really? Can we Google image search the necklace?
You can. I hadn't thought of that. I should have done that with the image itself. It's always coming at me from sides, man. I love it. A generic Google image search comes up with, you get a couple of plants that have the same twigs, like the plant the twig is from. You get a couple of triangle logos and stuff. Give me an investigate a mystery or a plus weird to tell me how you're looking for this information on Google or whatever search engine you're using.
Ask Jeeves.
So that's an 11 success.
AskWitches.com.
Yeah, I'm probably like scrolling through the results that have something to do with like witches or pagan rituals or,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, you got an 11. That's a success. So yeah, you're able to get into some actual witchcraft websites, and it takes a while, but you're able to find a couple of things like this, and this is definitely something made to house negative energy. To contain negativity or something of that nature.
I will show those results to Sue. And then wasn't there a family album upstairs? Weren't there photos that like kept popping on the
There
wall?
were photos on the stairwell.
And I would like to see if if Emmett is like wearing this in any of the photos.
He is. It's hard to tell because, like I said, the photos of him, it seems like they've been overexposed, burnt out where he is. But you're able to see a little triangle around his neck.
I wonder if he still has it.
You did not see it in any of the Facebook photos that you saw of him.
Yeah, I think he got rid of it. It's got to be here somewhere.
Did you see anything like this in the woods? And she's pointing to the like ritual site. No?
No.
I mean, that could be anywhere.
There's some references in the article to them being nearby, but yeah, specifically
but
where.
not
I
where.
don't know.
Yeah, the article references the conservation acreage, and it's like 3,000 acres.
Yeah. Let's go check on Jenna, yeah?
And Jenna, you're upstairs. You've set all of your crystals out. Your game for the twins, the stuffy for Jenny, and the comic books for Michael. You've got your affirmation of motherhood for Tilly. Imagine you're lighting the candles as the other two come upstairs.
Oh, hi. We're just looking to have a chat.
Do you need anything?
I don't think so. Not yet. If I'm able to have said chat, what particular questions... What are we looking for from a demonology point of view? Because there's something dark. There's absolutely something dark.
She's gonna show Jenna the journal.
Emmett's journal.
Yeah.
As you grasp this, Jenna, you feel that same hunger, the same longing you felt when you touched the rope and the knife, when you watched Emmett watch himself. You feel sadness and anger and loss and frustration, all just swirling around this journal.
Does any of it feel like there's a loss of control? Like Emmett recognizes this disconnect within himself?
There's a bunch of entries, actually. Are you actually reading through the journal, or are you just kind of skimming it?
At that point, I was basically just holding it, trying to catch a read.
It definitely... You're getting that feeling of Emmett and not Emmett from the journal.
I'm going to explain the sensation to Honora. Does this line up with some sort of possession or something that you're familiar with?
I'll open the journal up and show her the necklace. Then he's wearing it in the pictures in the hall, but not in any new pictures online. And we also found Michael's hunting vest. It's in the kitchen.
Maybe just cover that up. Feels like they shouldn't have to see it. Just, be polite. Also, I don't want to get possessed and die. So, you know. Would I have any knowledge of some sort of similar artifact?
Yeah, you see this necklace, this talisman, and you recognize it as it is a curse. It is something that is typically left in a place that the witch wants to protect or at least keep people out of. And typically what happens is if somebody disturbs one of these, if somebody, God forbid, puts one of them on, they are driven to destroy something they love completely.
Okay, I will share that. I still can't have any sympathy. You made the choice to put it on.
He didn't know what it was.
Yeah, explain that to these kids. There's so much sadness here. So much pain.
Well, if it's still here, we have to find it and contain it.
Where's Axel?
Axel
Where's
and Valerie
XO?
are in a hotel for the night.
I'm gonna call their ass up.
Hey, this is Axel. What's going on?
All right. Anything you have ever seen anywhere in this party, and I will explain in detail the pendant that we're looking for, or anything out in the woods that you've ever seen that might look like an altar.
Altar.
What have you got?
Hey, Val. Found a necklace when we got here, right? And Valerie comes over and she's like, yeah, I found a necklace. It was this little triangle thing. It was like buried right in front of the front doorstep, but as soon as I picked it up, it turned to dust.
Consider yourself lucky.
It wasn't really my style anyway.
I mean, you'd look great cursed, I'm sure. All right, that's all for now. Call you later. Your house may or may not still be up by the time we're done, but
Okay. Thank
call you
you.
later.
Was that on speaker?
Yeah.
Or just, yeah, okay. I would like to check by the front door, since things seem to like reappear here at this house, and see if it's not buried there again.
Yeah, you can dig around and you find one little wooden bead. And that's it.
Well, Stu, this is out of my wheelhouse, buddy. You think the curse is broken?
Gone is good?
Yeah?
Gone sounds good.
Yeah, I never thought I'd wish for demons. This is ridiculous.
Maybe we burn that bead just to make sure it's all gone.
Do we burn it or do we not burn it? Do we need a Faraday cage? I don't know how to deal with this.
I'm just gonna look upstairs.
Bring it on up to me. Sure, it'll be fine.
Don't touch it. Wait. Here, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and come back with like a spoon and pick up the bead.
Very good.
Okay.
Good call.
Yeah, you pick up this bead and you can bring it to Jenna in your little spoon.
Up the stairs.
Dropping it several times.
Right?
Going back down the stairs to catch it. Yeah. It's a process, but
You eventually get this up there, and Jenna, you can tell. You don't have to touch it. This bead was part of something evil, but whatever that evil was is no longer housed in this. It either was satisfied or escaped. But this bead is just a wooden bead.
Digging real deep into my knowledge, would it make sense to come to the conclusion that killing his family, committing those acts, was satisfactory to end this curse, essentially?
Are you thinking about this? You're feeling it out, and the journal opens.
His or hers?
His.
Because hers was in the...
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. His opens. And it seems to be the final passage. I feel that the end is near, that I might soon know peace, or at least an end to this damn hunger.
Is it dated?
10/27/1980. The day before.
When was the fire?
The
Yeah.
28th.
Well, I don't think we need to worry about the curse reappearing. But I'm going to see if I can get this family to rest. They've been here too damn long and suffered too much.
How are you starting your seance?
A nice opening prayer. Just invoking the spirits and laying down the ground rules, making sure that we don't have anything malevolent that comes and interferes, and then welcoming the family, specifically calling out to Tilly specifically, and I have her journal laid in the center of the floor, surrounded by all of the tokens and incense and candles and everything that I've put around, and then just place a pencil on top of the opened diary on the floor and welcome her to communicate if she is able.
You are sitting there, opening yourself to spirit world, inviting Tilly and the kids. And you see, no longer Smokey, Andy and Annie pop up with a little board game you got them. They're sitting there, playing happily among themselves and giggling. And you look over and you see little Jenny, Holt, stroking little kitten. It's wearing 4 little casts. And you see Michael proudly displaying a beautiful buckhead. His first kill. And the journal opens. And in the same handwriting that fills the journal, you see Tilly write a single word. Justice. Then the kids fade until he closes the journal, walks out of the room.
Jenna, what just happened?
You know, not 100% sure. But I at least think the kids will find some peace. I don't think Tilly will rest until Emmett is no longer on this earth.
I mean, we can't kill someone.
But we could bring him home.
Are you suggesting we kidnap a 90-year-old man from an old folks home?
Take him on a trip. It's not kidnapping.
Thank you, Stu.
Uh-huh.
It's a nice outing for an old man.
Uh-huh.
Who wouldn't want to return home one last time?
Honora is much like Ray, and she is just face is just like.
It was just a suggestion.
Do you have an option too? Because I really don't think we can do that.
I don't know. Hope that he dies tomorrow and bring the obituary. Maybe if we're lucky, he'll choke on his pudding.
Deliver some uncut grapes.
I mean, they were all deemed like accidental deaths, right? So it's not even like a cold case that we could reopen with new evidence. Like,
I don't even know how we could prove.
What you do remember from the police reports, though, there was no mention of the cat in Jenny's case. There was no mention of... It was specifically said that Michael was not wearing a vest.
okay, what about the twins and the mom? Like, we just know the house burned down.
Yeah, that one... You know the house burnt down. There was some sort of accelerant that it was likely the mom's alcohol. But you also remember in the journal, in her journal, she said something about not drinking because of what it did to her father.
Look, what if we take all this to the local sheriff?
Oh, we had a meeting with the neighbor.
Yeah, you do have a meeting in the morning with old Mr. Whitaker.
Yep, Stu definitely set that up.
Yeah, and you're not sure if it's to discuss the case or for Joey to buy product, but there's a meeting in the morning.
I feel pretty good about it not being the latter.
Yeah, he didn't seem interested.
Yeah, no, you remember him saying that his was better. What are we doing for the evening? It's probably about 6 o'clock now. House seems...
I mean, we still need like evidence of shit. So
Sleepover.
yeah, like the university's gonna want, like, they're not gonna pay for us to keep coming out to places if we keep coming home empty-handed. So
Anybody going to read through Emmett's journal?
Yeah, I think eventually, when we're just kind of sitting around, I will thumb through and see if there's anything useful in there.
Okay, I'm going to send you something in the Discord then that I would like you to read. All right, should have that in DM in the Discord.
Yeah. Yeah. So, thumbing through some of the journal entries. This guy definitely got dark. April 10, 71. Blood. It hungers for blood or death. I'm not sure yet. I was checking my trap line this morning and came across a rabbit, still struggling. I killed it and removed it from the trap. When it died, when its blood was on my hands, I felt alive again. I felt almost sated. And so did it.
Anybody else want to read? Stu, do you want to keep reading?
I've got a new plan. I would like to message Emmett on Facebook. And I would like to send him pictures of the diary, pictures of the vest, pictures of the Jenna's corpse, mangled from the hay bale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give the old man a heart attack. That's a way to do it.
And account blocked.
All right, yeah, you could send those messages.
All right, and just be like, we know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, message sent. You don't hear back right away.
Uh-huh.
You guys gonna keep reading the journal?
Yeah, I can keep thumbing through.
All right. That's the next one that catches your eye.
All right. Jesus Christ, this guy. May 3rd, 72. I'll tell them she just ran away. Chased a deer off into the woods and never came back. God damn, I love that dog. But she just would not stop barking. She was going off all day, and god damn if I didn't just lose it. She shouldn't have kept barking like that. I told her to stop, popped her in the nose, yelled at her. She just kept going. Next thing I know, I feel a calm washing over me, a fullness, and my hands were covered in her blood. What is happening to me? I can't take it off. It won't let me.
Next one you come to, Stu. Dated September 27th, 1972. Day of Michael's
That's when
death.
Michael died.
My soul is forfeit. I watched myself kill little Michael today. It happened while we were hunting. He was horsing around instead of calling in the deer like I told him to. Well, I was trying to drive him to him so he could start acting like a damn man and provide for his family. All of a sudden, I found myself thinking every time he ignored me or horsed around, didn't do what he was supposed to, how's the damn kid gonna feed his family with his head always in the clouds? And I saw myself shoulder the rifle. Fire. But it's sated. At least for now. Take off his vest, call it in as an accident. Cousin Joey won't look into it too much, half because he's lazy and half because he's family. May 13th, 1966. Day Jenny died. I told her to stay out of the damn barn when I'm working there. But did she listen? Of course not. One of her kittens kept getting in the way while I was working on the tractor and I lost it. I felt that thing just tighten around my neck. I saw myself grab the kitten and break its legs one by one, tossed it to the ground. I watched myself climb up to the hayloft and wait. Weren't long before Jenny came running in there to save the day. I saw myself cut the rope and the bale falling. After it was done, I took the kitten, wrapped it in an old shirt, and tossed it in the back of the tool chest. Joey's family, but I don't need to give him more reasons to ask questions. After that point in the journal, there's no longer any distinguishing between him and it.
Well, this is taking a dark turn.
Is there anything after the fire in 80?
No, the last entry is dated 1 day before the fire. And that was the one that said, I feel the end's near, and I might soon know peace, or at least an end to this damned hunger.
Is his family still the sheriff?
You pull up local records, and the sheriff at that time was Joseph O'Driscoll, who passed away 6 years ago from a heart attack. The current sheriff is Sheriff Calhoun, who was recently elected, and he is relatively young.
Okay. Not related.
Does not appear so.
Should we message them too, just in case we have evidence?
These look like confessions.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's message the local sheriff's department.
Are you sending an email, calling the non-emergency line, 911? What are we doing?
Email.
Okay. You get an automated reply. Well, thank you for emailing Holt County Sheriff's Office. We will process your email in the order that we received.
All right. Honora's just going to sit down and, start taking pictures of the house.
What is everybody else doing for the evening?
I'm going to try to double down with Tilly. And I am going to write directly in her journal. I'm going to kind of turn it towards the back, away from her last entries, make sure there's space between, but I'm just going to start writing directly to her and make it clear that we know it wasn't her fault. We know what they said about the alcohol. We know she would never. We know that she has no blame in this. That it was Emmett, that it was the darkness that consumed him. And do my best to offer some kind of solace and some kind of peace and encourage any other information that she has, anything that we can do to prove that it was not her, and to really push it back on Emmett so we can get her the justice that she deserves.
And without going into the creepy basement, I'm going to try to put a couple cameras around.
Okay.
Stu has an aversion to the basement now.
That's
You're definitely not going back through that doorway.
Have we heard?
But I think we'll put one on the stairs looking down.
Yeah.
But not
yeah,
going
because
down.
Honora took the door off.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, definitely not crossing that threshold.
Okay.
Has there been any giggles, creaks,
No, since
crawlies?
your
Nothing?
seance, it's been pretty much quiet. And Jenna, you are writing in this journal. You're conveying to her that you're going to make it known she's innocent, that you're going to tell her story. And you're going to bring Emmett to justice. And she just writes again, justice. But it's written in a softer hand, less angry. And then you see her. And she walks down the stairs. Do you follow?
Absolutely.
She leads you out the front door. Over to an old tree by where the driveway is. And she points down at the ground where there's a little knotted ball of roots. You go. You reach into this little knotted ball of roots. And you pull out a Zippo. E-M. And you are stricken with the vision. It's pure terror. A complete loss of control. Emmett watching himself backhand Tilly. Falls to the floor, glass breaking. Watching himself lock the basement door. Andy and Annie. Daddy, Daddy, let us out. Watching himself pour Everclear all over the kitchen. All over the living room. Begging himself to stop. Offering his soul, offering anything for it to stop. You see him light it. Throw the lighter in the truck. And you see the necklace. Drops to his knees. And the necklace falls from his neck. And he collapses weeping. And then he gets in his truck and drives away. We come back to you, Jenna.
Is Tilly still there?
She's no longer pointing. She nods. And then she walks inside.
Before she turns, I'll just give her a very somber nod of understanding. And I'm just gonna squeeze the lighter as hard as I can. You should have just stayed in the fucking house. I'm just gonna sit by that tree for a while. Just digest everything.
The rest of the night is quiet. Tilly doesn't make another appearance. Children seem to have, at least for now, found rest, if not peace. Morning comes. The sun sending long shadows across the landscape. You've got breakfast with Old Man Whitaker. A couple of hours. Honora, your phone has 2 notifications. One on Facebook and one email.
Facebook, please.
Look, I don't know who you are or how you got my dad's Facebook account, but I really don't appreciate you trying to scare or scam him or whatever you're doing. I not cool, lady. Blocked.
It's worth a shot. And the email, please.
Email is from Sheriff Calhoun, and it says, Dr. Brennan, I truly appreciate you bringing all of this to my attention. Small county, we don't have a cold cases unit, but unless there's an emergency, I'll head out there first thing tomorrow morning and go over this with you. Get anything I can from you, because, yeah, this definitely looks like maybe one of my predecessors was not doing the town the best job he could.
By tomorrow morning, does he mean today?
He does mean today. Yeah,
Okay.
This was sent at like 11:52.
Okay. So I'll reply, like, yeah, that's wonderful. Like, we'll be here, all day. Like, please let us know when you'd like to arrive, and we'll be here with the evidence.
How does 9:30 work?
Perfect.
All right, cool. So you've got a breakfast date with Old Man Whitaker at 8, and then the sheriff is going to be here at around 9:30.
Do we bring things to breakfast? It's rude,
I don't
it's
want
rude to show up empty-handed, right? Like, should we?
Are we going to a diner? Or are we going to some guy's house? Stu, where are we going?
Old Man.
Oh, that's true.
It was his house.
Yeah. Old Man Whitaker.
Oh yeah, we
across the
can't
street.
show up empty-handed. That's so
Damn it.
rude.
I
I'm
thought
also
you
gonna
meant the
call
evidence.
Joey. Stu, you should call Joey.
Oh God, we should check on Joey.
Somebody should call Joey.
Yeah, Joey has been given hospital-grade painkillers, and he is having the time of his life. He did not
thanks.
remember to ask any of the doctors any of the questions you wanted him to, because as soon as they got him to the hospital, they actually gave him morphine for his shattered ankle.
And hand.
That's fair.
No, it was already
Twisted
taken care of.
collarbone
Paramedics sent those.
Yeah.
But yes, Joey is he's going to make a full recovery. He's going to be in a cast for a while. But yeah, he was rendered useless by morphine.
Jenna, he's gonna want you to sign his cast.
Great. What a fun little human he is, huh?
He likes you.
I mean, come on.
What time is it right
It's probably like 7 o'clock.
now? Is there a local bakery or something that's open so we could bring like croissants or some shit to this guy's house?
Yeah, Jenna saw a coffee shop and bakery when she was going to town the other day. You're going to have to call ahead to make it on time. It's about 20 minutes in, 20 minutes out. So,
Oh God.
yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be a rush order, but yeah, you can do it if you leave now.
Yeah. Can't show up empty-handed. That's just not nice. So says Dr. Honora Brennan.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are able to get your pastries and get some coffee, and you show up at Mr. Whitaker's place a little before 8 o'clock. And he comes walking out edge of the property. Morning, folks. How you doing today?
Morning, sir.
Oh, you guys brought pastries and coffee. Right fine folk you are. Appreciate you. Come on in. And he'll open the gate and lead you up to his house. So you guys are here investigating the old McPhearson place, yeah?
You're the one that talked to him, right, Stu? Was it Stu or Joey that set this up?
It was Stu.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, ask away.
what-
I've been here longer than anyone else. What you want to know? I did know them very well. Private folk really kept to themselves, especially after that tragedy started haunting them around.
Which tragedy?
What do you mean tragedy started haunting them?
I mean, first there was the hunting accident, and then the farming accident, and then the fire. I mean, it just seemed like something was, tragedy just hung on the family. Started, probably first kid, he died in 72. Had a dark cloud over him a little for that, but always seemed a decent sort. Hard worker. Helped me on my farm all the time. Hard worker.
I used to work on your farm.
Oh yeah, no, that's what Emmett did. He liked to keep himself free, is what he called it. But he grew all of his own food there on his little plot. Did hunting for his meat, and then anytime he needed cash, he'd just work odd jobs. Worked on my farm once or twice a season every year.
Have you ever seen anything like this in the area before? And she's going to show him like a photo of the ritual site from the diary and the necklace.
Back in the 60s, 60s, late 60s, we had this pretty little thing. She was running around town saying she was a witch and all this, that. And some little kid went missing, and they started blaming her, ran her out of town. Found the kid a couple days later. I seem to remember, let me see that. You remember that witchy woman used to wear something like that.
I don't suppose you recall her name.
He's packing a little pipe. No, can't say that I do.
Did she grow up here? Would she have maybe gone to school here? You said she was kind of young.
Yeah, she was probably in her 20s. I don't think she grew up here. I don't know. She just came into town one day. Started acting all weird. Witchy. Yeah.
Well, define witchy.
I mean, wearing like leather and pentagrams, not combing her hair, talking to Satan and stuff, running around in the woods at night chanting. I think she probably stole somebody's goat, killed it. They do, right?
I wouldn't know. Seems a little odd for the, when was this, the 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely out of the norm for the 60s.
It's like I said, witchy, weird.
Okay.
No, I mean, the thing that about the whole McPhearson thing that always got me though is they always said Emmett got there after the fire started. I saw him leave while it was burning.
Were you ever interviewed by the local sheriff?
I talked to Sheriff O'Driscoll a number of times. I told him 3 or 4 times something wasn't right, but he always brushed me off. You know, Driscoll's and the McPhearsons, their family, they go way back, so I don't expect him to listen to me, but
If the new sheriff came by to ask you some questions, would you mind terribly talking to him about it?
no, not at all. I've actually been wanting to meet Mr. Calhoun. Seems like a upstanding young sort.
That would actually be immensely helpful for us.
Well, I mean,
Thank you.
I'm here all day. And then his wife comes out and she's got breakfast, and it is country breakfast. Biscuits, gravy, ham steaks, bacon, the works. It's good breakfast. Anything else y'all want to ask me before I get to cleaning up? I shoot all the work cooking, so I get to clean up.
Oh, he's sweet.
I dare say this is the best meal I have had in years. Better watch yourself. I'm gonna come around for that wife of yours.
Take her off my hands. I dare you. I might be 90, little lady, but I'll put you in the ground. You try and take my woman.
You know what, darling? I believe you.
He walks by, he gives her a little pinch. You guys head back over to the McPhearson plot. And not long before a Bronco starts rolling up the driveway. Green khaki with a light bar on top. Holt County Sheriff. A fit young man step out. He's got big mustache, aviators, cowboy hat. Wearing the nice pressed button-up shirt with the lapels. Gets out and Dr. Brennan?
Sheriff Calhoun?
The one and only.
It's so lovely to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, ma'am. Now, you said you had some, sounded like you had some pretty damning evidence about the old McPhearson tragedies.
We do.
Let's,
All of the evidence.
let's take a look
Why
at
don't
it.
you come on inside?
Yeah, absolutely. Take his hat off and follow you in.
Pay no mind to the excessive amount of current fingerprints.
You guys got quite a bunch of cameras set up in here. What y'all doing?
Have you ever watched Ghost Hunters?
Oh, yeah, me and the wife watch that at least every once a week.
Yeah. So like that, but not make believe. Like we're actually good at it.
What do you mean not make believe? Ghost Hunters is real.
Oh, thank God. So, the McPhearsons are still here. Most of them.
Wait. Like,
Except the guilty one.
Yeah.
got proof of that, Doctor?
And she will start showing him all the pictures, all the recordings that they have from like the last 24 hours.
Eating it up. He is hook, line, and sinker. This is amazing. Now, have you shown him the journal yet?
No, so just the ghost stuff.
Okay.
And like, obviously, I don't think any of this is admissible
no,
in
clearly
court.
not. But I mean, this is. It's
But-
at least enough for me to
Pretty interesting.
look into it on my free time.
And then she'll say, "This though, this," and she's gonna show him the vest, with the bullet holes, and then the diary. That's basically an admission of guilt.
He will start reading the diary, and you see him kind of turn. At one point, he actually has to go to the bathroom, and you just hear him yak. That's
Pretty rough.
that's some heavy shit there, Doctor.
You also have a witness, the lovely neighbor, saw Emmett leave after the fire.
Wait, no, that's if he left after the fire. That
Yeah.
who's this witness?
What was his name?
Mr. Whitaker.
Whitaker?
Mr. Whitaker, just down the
Oh,
next house over.
yeah, no, I've been meaning to meet him. I haven't made my way out here yet.
He's lovely.
We got good folk here in Oregon. I'm. Anything else? I'm gonna get this investigation started right away. Hey, you said you know where Emmett is?
Oh yeah, he's at this rest home, and she'll give him the details.
I'll give them a call. I'll give local PD a call. See if they can't get him in for questioning. Because I mean, this diary alone is enough for that. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much, and
Thank you.
thank you for trusting me enough to show me. I mean, I'm sure you guys get laughed at plenty.
You have no idea.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll make sure reports are clean and make sure there's none of this ghost shit in there. Yeah, I'm gonna go start on this. Unless you guys got anything else for me.
The cat that he wrote about in the diary, we buried it in the barn. It was all wrapped up. That's out there. If you want, I don't know, dig that up again. Just make sure you rebury it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get some ground penetrating radar.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Doctor and Jenna, Stu. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate. I'm gonna go get started on this. And
Thank you, Sheriff.
yeah, he hops in the Bronco, heads back to town.
Do you think that helped her, Jenna?
Hold, please. I'll go back upstairs and I will again write directly into the journal and let Tilly know that we have alerted the authorities. We've given them all of the evidence and, we have taken all the steps that we can to get the justice that she deserves. And then again, still just doing my best to foster that peace and reconciliation within herself so that she can leave that house for good.
You see in the journal, thank you. Thank you so much. And you see her, feel her, give you a warm embrace, a hug. And she walks off. You're not
Yeah.
sure if she's gonna be free until Emmett actually sees justice, but you know that has been started. No, you brought the kids peace. You exposed the truth. Gave them in death what Emmett so desperately wanted to but couldn't give them in life.
I very respectfully everything back. Pick up all of my stuff. Make sure that everything is pristine and spotless and respectful of the home as much as possible. And then I will head downstairs. I definitely did something. We definitely helped. I'm not sure quite yet what to tell Axel and Lady XO, but I think it's okay if they continue. I think that the family will be okay now. And just making sure that they follow the case, and I'll work with Miss XO to relay that information to Miss Tilly. Make sure she knows. And I'm just saying, we still have the option of a return to fulfillment. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, maybe we relay that, and then when we call them, maybe we say, hey, we did have to get local authorities involved. That does cost extra, because that is, now we have to have lawyers, because we have to cover our own asses.
Got my fingerprints on everything in here. Fuck. Oh, and Joey's medical
We're involved now?
bills.
Yep.
Oh,
you
God,
know his
yeah, Joey's
student
medical
ass
bills.
has no real insurance. You know.
Oh no.
Having a shoulder's a pre-existing condition. They're not paying for that shit.
Yeah, we're not licensed and bonded demonologists, so.
What about Stu?
Yeah.
What's Stu thinking at the end of all this?
I think he's glad to get out of that house, and he would like to stop by Mr. Whitaker's on the way back to see if he can get something for Joey.
Okay. So we see Stu standing outside a greenhouse with Mr. Whitaker, and his eyes light up like a kid in a candy shop. We see Mr. Whitaker handing you a hefty tote that we can only assume is full of product.
Bless that old man.
We see the van you guys showed up in collecting Joey from the clinic, hobbling, limping on his crutches. See the van driving back to the university. Camera comes over Dr. Honora's shoulder as she's typing. And it is a very thorough and well-researched report on the McPhearson haunting. One of the most effectively documented paranormal events in the department's history. We transition over Jenna, who's watching the news. We see news about the trial, the McPhearsons, the reopening of the investigation, having to be ended because the defendant took their own life. Emmett was found on his old property, standing in front of the steps, having blown his own head off. Jenna, when you learn that, you feel still had a connection to Billy. Feel that release. You know that she's gone. We see Axel and Valerie happy on the property. The farm out front flourishing. Valerie's crystal collection growing. Children playing. Camera tilts back down over the forest, over the river.
We did it.
You guys did it.
We solved
Pretty
the
cool.
thing. We investigated and we solved the thing, you
did.
guys.
You did a very good job investigating and solving. Oh, that was a good one.
It's our first time ever in 2 years of
Right?
knowing you guys that we did an investigation.
Oh, but that was, yeah.
Correct.
All right. Well, that was very fun. I had an absolute blast running you guys through that. What did you think of it? How'd you like it?
It was fun.
I thought it was great.
Buddy. It was so
Yeah.
good.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you guys had fun with it. Thank you, everybody who's watching this right now. Thank you to everybody watching this one down the line. Cannot say how much I appreciate you all and how much fun we have making ridiculous, scary, fun, goofy content for you guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe so you don't miss anything that we do, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.